Watching out for you, this is Storm Team 8.
Good morning, West Michigan. It's 6:13 now on this Thursday, and what a wild week of weather it's been. Can you believe we hit 63 degrees for a high yesterday early in the afternoon before those powerful winds started up? And now the winds have changed, helped to draw us into some colder air here, drying out this morning. But this disturbance back to our west here in Wisconsin, that is the upper level support that is going to generate a few rain and snow showers here in West Michigan. And you can actually notice here through the central part of Wisconsin, it is all snow. So my suspicion is we'll actually get the first flakes of the season in most communities by the end of the day today. As we check out what we're tracking for you across the area, not just for today, but over the next several days. The coldest day we've had so far this season likely to be today, as temperatures make it only to around 40 degrees for an afternoon high. Wind chills are in the 20s in some places. It'll be a cold day for the next couple of days. The cold air will hang on, but temperatures will be moderating for the weekend. Hey, just in time for the big holiday parade stuffing off in downtown Kalamazoo, the 50th anniversary of the holiday parade through the downtown part of Kalamazoo. You can see readings this morning are in the low to mid 30s in most locations, but I'll tell you the temperatures really are only half the story this morning. Meteorologist Matt Kirkwood's talking more about our wind situation and, of course, recapping some impressive snow totals from the region from yesterday. Matt.
Yeah, I'll talk about those snowfall totals coming up in about the next half an hour, but we had some significant winds. You and I were talking yesterday, or actually earlier this morning, Terry, when the sun came out just briefly. We spiked up to 60 degrees, and a couple hours later, as the strong winds kicked in behind the cold front, our temperatures were in the 40s. How do you get that way? Well, strong winds. Port Sheldon at 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts yesterday. Battle Creek 55, and South Haven 54. Not quite as strong in the Muskegon and Grand Rapids area, 45, but still some potent winds out there, and that's really what helped drag in this cold air that we're waking up to this morning. Current wind speeds, fortunately, they've really subsided overnight. Most areas under 10 miles an hour, but with a little bit of heating today, and I emphasize a little, we'll start to see those winds kick up again, and that's going to result in some cool wind chill temperatures. Many locations, especially south, Grand Rapids, have wind chills in the 20s. We're at 31 degrees. Here, though, is the key. This afternoon, our temperatures are going to stay relatively steady, maxing out about around 40 degrees, but the wind is going to pick up, so these wind chill temperatures are kind of going to stay the same for much of the day. And Terry has more on these chilly temperatures that will likely last into tomorrow as well.
Well, that's right, Matt. We're not only talking about wind chills in the 20s to around 30 degrees, we're also talking about the potential for the first snowflakes of the season. It'll come actually as a wintry mixture of precipitation from later this morning into the early afternoon. Not looking for accumulation, though. I suppose on some of those grassy surfaces, not impossible to see a little stick around for a little while anyway, maybe a couple of hours at the very most. You can see the cold air does linger through tomorrow with a shot at a little bit of a light wintry mixture of precipitation tonight into the day tomorrow. And the rest of the 8-day forecast back to partial sunshine, breezy over the weekend, but highs will climb back into the mid-50s, back to rain showers starting Sunday with on and off rain as we head through the middle to tail end of next week. No accumulating snow in sight in this 8-day forecast, and it's, boy, almost hard to believe 2 weeks from today is Thanksgiving. Wow.